Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Just want to make sure that I get everything in line. Mornings with Muad'Dib. Let's go. Let's get this show popping. Hope everyone had a crispy, happy Thanksgiving. I don't know how my tie ended up looking. So, there we go. There we go. Why it looks so crooked all the time. That's crazy. All right, let's go. Just want to make sure that I get the right vibe going. All right. Good morning, good morning. Mornings with Muad'Dib. You already know. Taibu Muad'Dib, man. This podcast, as are all the others, is brought to you courtesy of First Step Coaching. I hope you all enjoyed Valentine's. If you didn't have a Valentine's last night, then trust me, the No Cap Dating Show is for you. Inbox me, DM me. We'll get you set up with your own podcast episode, No Cap Dating. And so on No Cap Dating, what you'll basically do is I'll ask you some questions and you'll have a podcast to present to individuals that you want to date. And what I'm saying is that it's a genius concept. We'll just do a podcast where you and I will vibe and we'll try to get you to be as honest as possible about who you are and what you want. And then when you meet people from that point on, you'll send them the link and say, hey, this is the podcast I was on. Take a look at it. Because what's happening is many of us have a facade and we're not dating who we're not presenting who we truly are. And so we're dating with a facade, and then we want the person to like who we really are after we lock them in and lock them in to some kind of situation. And it doesn't work, people. It doesn't work. So let's let them know who you really are up front, all right? And then that way, the dating process should be a smoother transition from, honeymoon to real commitment, all that. So No Cap Dating is for you. Because you might realize if a person doesn't put in 35, 45 minutes into checking out the podcast where you're talking about what you want from a partner, that's not the person for you, right? They're in a rush. They're trying to manipulate you, use you for some reason. And then if they watch the full thing and they don't get it, they're definitely not the person for you. So it's a genius concept. No Cap Dating is available right here on my podcast roster. Live Your Truth, No Cap Dating Show. If you want to find somebody special, it starts with you being honest about who you are and what you want, all right? Let's get that locked down. This morning, we're talking about being all alone. Many of you are all alone, and that's why you don't feel like you deserve help. You don't understand the benefits of having a life coach like me. So you just are floundering around and trying to figure out on your own. But you can do a lot better for yourself because the rest of this month, I'm bringing on the first 40 people. I'm halfway there from my show from yesterday. So shout out to everybody that really went ahead and DM me. I'm gonna getting lined up. For those of you who really want to have an opportunity to get some free coaching, you get 2 free weeks. Inbox me, DM me today. Once I hit that 40 mark, it's over. We're already halfway there pretty much. 18 people already shooting in their information. They're getting the workbook downloaded. They're setting their time to call. We're getting them lined up. I'm giving out free coaching. Valentine's Day, I kicked it off. It's Black History Month. I want to get us moving. All right. So I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. I have a good life, man. I want you guys and gals to experience what that's like to work from home, to have your own business, or just to increase and advance in whatever way you choose and see fit. So for those of you who are all alone, who are solo dolo, who, want to make it happen, or whatever the case may be, this is the opportunity to really get moving. To A, line up your goal. B, figure out what your major obstacle is to that goal. C, set activities to help you overcome that obstacle and to reach your goal. Taibu Muad'Dib, certified goal achievement coach. I'm going to help you get right. Do not waste too much more 2024 not figuring it out, not having it figured out, or having a terrible plan to get it done. All right, your plan probably sucks. Many of you cycle back to something after you have a little bit of increase, and that's because you haven't learned much. Taibu Muad'Dib right here, man. If you are ready for your one-on-one coaching experience, forget everything else. You're ready, just go ahead and join. Go to Calendly.com/Coach Taibu, and I will get you lined up. All right, let's go for the show. So, today's show is based off of the concept and the premise that people are alone out there and they don't have an opportunity. I'll say they don't have an opportunity to look for and get the help that they want. So this live right here, it says the scary truth is I'm all alone, right? And if you look into the description, it breaks it down. When your friends and family aren't supporting your dreams, it's hard to stay focused on your goals when you don't have the support of people being around you. When your friends and family members aren't supporting your dreams, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture, right? When we're so busy dealing with negativity from everybody around us, how are we supposed to make progress towards our goals? So I've met a lot of people who look at themselves as if they're the problem solver for their clique. They're the problem solver in their family. Everybody brings their problems to them. Is that you? You? So if you're solving everybody else's problem, if you're, one guy said it like this, if I'm pouring out into everybody else, who's pouring into me? That makes sense? So I want to be your life coach. I want to help pour into you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right. I also want to line you up with a winning strategy. If you aren't progressing towards your goal, it's probably because you don't have a winning strategy. You may simply be in a situation where you have a plan, one activity. I mean, if I do this, it's going to work. It's not going to work like that. It's never going to work like that. You need a winning strategy. You need activities. Your life coach is here for you no matter what. I'll act as your support system. Even if friends and families aren't sticking by you, they're there. So even though my services aren't free, they're worth it. Now, if you're one of the next 22 people, it's free for 2 weeks, right? So you can get free coaching right now. Inbox me, DM me. So it's just that simple. If you put into my inbox, hand raised hand. All I want to see is a hand emoji. You raise your hand in my inbox, I will get you the links that you need. It's just 2 links will get you signed up for 2 weeks of free coaching. I want to do that. So 18 people are already jumped in. I keep a client roster of about 20 or so individuals at this point right now. It's going pretty smoothly, right? I'm building. I want to get up to where I have about 40 to 50 people in each class. I have a Saturday class and a Tuesday class. I want my classes packed out. I want folks really vibing off each other. I want the coaching community to vibe off each other and really get moving. Unprecedented access. So we're Thursday. We're on our 4th day into our second 5-day challenge, our mental and our emotional challenge. So what I challenged you guys and girls to do this week was take a half an hour every day to plan to reach your goal. Make a plan. A better plan than what you have now, a half an hour, and then spend 10 or 15 more minutes documenting your emotional ties to it. Because if you're not emotionally tied in to this goal happening, you're probably not going to stay committed and get it done. All right. So mental and emotional. And next week, it'll be our spiritual and our soul challenge, where we're going to dig deep into our spirit and our soul, and we're going to try to pull out those things that really drive us. Right? What makes your soul happy? What makes your soul sing? We're going to explore all that next week in a challenge I have lined up for you. I'm basically coaching y'all for free anyway. If you're a subscriber over here on YouTube at Taibu Muad'Dib 4019, yes, if you punch my name in over on YouTube and you subscribe, I need to get to 1,000 so I can begin their partnership program and really begin to give you guys really good shows. All right. So the experience and knowledge that life coaches like myself, it's an invaluable instrument to help you achieve your goal. So the phrase instrument, think about that, what that means. An instrument makes some kind of noise. An instrument makes some kind of sound, right? So right now it's too quiet in your life. No progress is too quiet in your life. Things are too quiet. You're not making enough noise. The other day I told you guys to let them hear you roar, right? Make some noise, make some headway, make some progress. You can unlock the life you deserve with First Step Coaching. Despite feeling stuck, rest assured that superior alternatives are within reach. All right. I specialize in life coaching and emotional trauma management. That's why I offer a range of services through First Step Coaching, which include personal coaching, motivational speaking, and transformative consulting. I'll do that for you, individual or at your place of business. All right. If you want to overcome mental barriers and quiet your self-doubt, I want you to embrace your challenges today as a unique path to your own personal growth, well-being, and liberation. You can trust in our guidance and experience for the transformation that you've been looking for and longing for. All right. So if you find yourself stuck in one spot and grappling with motivation, it's time to take action today. Inbox me, DM me. I will get you guys line. I'm capping it at 40 because I'm already busy. I'm capping it at 40. I'm sorry if you come in past that 40, if you don't inbox me or DM me and you're not in that 40, you have to wait till the next time I do this challenge. But I'm telling you right now, many of you can and will get moving. It's my job to get you moving. The need, let me tell you how great the need is. You could be dating somebody and they're not pushing themselves to their fullest potential. And you're sitting back wondering why, and you might not be qualified to get that person there. Sign that person up. Inbox me and DM me and send their information. I'll reach out to them. Let's get them a winning strategy, right? If your baby daddy ain't paying child support, ladies, then you need to sign him up. I'll reach out to him, get him going. Tell him, say, I know a guy is a life coach. He'll help you get your stuff together so you can support your kids, and vice versa. Fellas, if you have a baby mama, she's crazy, she's on drugs, whatever case may be, I can help them get out that situation and become productive members in y'all kids' lives. I can do that. If you have a young person at home and you're having a tough time parenting them, come on to the program together. A parent and a child, as far as like a youth, I mean like teenagers, if they're like not a teenager, it might be a little bit different, right? If you don't have control of kids, 12 and under, that's something different. But I'm talking about the youth. I'm talking about when they become a teenager, 13 and up. If you have a young person at home that's in their teenage years and you're having a tough time parenting them and getting them lined up, I will take one parent, one child, and push y'all together. All right. So you get that 2 for 1. So Taibu Muad'Dib, but this works for them too. This actually is where you should have them at. The effort, focus, and commitment change agent. This course curriculum will help you to structure out their situation to where they see themselves and envision themselves really outside of their peer clique. Because these days, these young people are really being driven by their peer group, are they not? I know I'm saying something. So if you're having a difficult time getting into the mind of your youngster, go ahead, sign up. I'll take you and them on. Dad and child, mom and child, both parents, whatever the case may be. The parents and the child, I'll take y'all as one because we're doing it for the baby. All right. Taibu Muad'Dib right there, man. If you think that you're alone, you're not. If you're watching this podcast, you have access to me right now to get 2 weeks of free coaching. Thank you for subscribing. This is a subscriber live. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. I want to see you in the program. All right. How long have I been doing this? So I'm a 20-year fitness professional. So I started out a long time ago getting folks to get in shape. And the one thing that I realized was people jump out. They take off pure from the sprint, but a lot of people don't have that staying power. And what I've learned is that if they don't learn something, not how to work out, not how to eat, if they don't learn something about themselves, they'll cycle back. We're creatures of habit. They'll cycle back into old behavior patterns. So now as an online coach, I have a greater reach. I can reach and touch more people's lives, and I can make our contact more meaningful and last longer because I have a learning component in there now. The EFC Change Agent, the workbook, I'm telling you, it's going to push you farther, because if you try to cycle back once you go through the EFC workbook and complete it, you try to cycle back, guess what? You have documentation on how you got up. You have documentation, so you don't have to be like, oh, how do I get that done? We're going to document how you got that done. We're going to keep you tied in like me. So my process for staying motivated is robust, right? Because I'm looking at so many different things. I have my hands in so many different things. And we're going to talk about one of those things that I'm very passionate about right now in a moment. But I have my hand in so many different things in a measurable way that I'm focused, I'm motivated. I see it happening. I'm helping people. People are being, their lives are being changed and transformed. Shout out to my coach and mentor, Terrell Jones, out there in New York, and the coaching blueprint. The playbook for coaching speaking, how I got certified. Shout out to him, because he changed my life to change lives. Had he not changed my life, I wouldn't have the influence, the conversation, the opportunity to take care of my children, the family I'm involved in now, my relationship. I wouldn't have the opportunity to see things and put together a winning strategy to be successful where I want to be successful. So wherever you want to be successful, I'm telling you right now, this is how it happens. Believe you me. So I appreciate all of you for joining, for jumping in here this morning. We're talking about life coaching, and I'm giving away free coaching for 2 weeks to the first 40 people that inbox me. Again, we're almost halfway to that mark. So do not wait. Do not hesitate. Inbox me, DM me with a hand emoji, or just put raised hand. If you do that, you're good. All right. So moving on, we got the EFC workbook. You want to download this immediately. All right. Even if you're not concerned about doing 2 or 3 weeks with Coach Taibu, it's all right. You're just not ready. I get it. So let me go ahead in the comment section and put the EFC workbook. If you're a do-it-yourself DIY person, I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. The EFC workbook is so important. You gotta have it. All right, you gotta have it. So let's go here. Get on this link right here. All right. So I have a hefty goal. I want to raise. Forgive me, Lord. I intend to raise $150,000 for my tech startup. It's called Guard Me Gear. And I'm going to do that with the help of you, and you. Each of you. You're going to donate $5, and you're going to share this link with somebody else, because her fight is our fight. All right. Let's get that in there. Let's enhance this. Let's get the effects going. And the reason I say that her fight is our fight is because it really is. And it makes a difference. We want to make sure that we are helping to end sexual and domestic violence. We want to make sure we bring an end to that. And so we're going to get that taken care of for sure. So like it says right there, sexual violence awareness. As you can see, that screen right there. I'll move out the way for a second so you can see it. All right. It says April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Before we even get to spring break, we should have this $150,000 raised. I should be prototyping. You guys should see the device in my hand, and I should be like, look, we're gonna begin testing. This is how it should go. So make sure that you donate. Make sure you donate. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause this live for a second to make sure I get this opportunity in you guys' hands by putting in here the actual link so you have it. No problem. So you get the link. All right, we're going to copy that link right there. All right, I'm back. So I get the link copy. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the comment section right now. I'm going to pin it up here. So to donate. All right. Here's the link. Paste that. All right. Let's go. How are we going to make this happen? Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it takes a minute. That right there is the link to donate. If you want to stop sexual and domestic violences, that's something that's near and dear to your heart. We have to do it ourselves. The government can't solve this issue for us. It's something we have to do for ourselves. 6 years in the making, we have a YouTube video up. It breaks down the business model, how the device works. You have to watch the video, donate, take the survey. I have a survey out there attached to the GoFundMe page. Take the survey. We just need to get on this now. By the time we get to October, November, where the awareness starts to ramp up, October is official International Domestic Violence Month or something like that. But before we even get there, we should be celebrating the end of it. We want to get this thing prototyped, manufactured, tested, redesigned, and on the market by the end of this year. We work together. You guys work with me. You ladies work with me. We can get this done. And by this Christmas, have a much safer society, much safer for our women and children who are largely right now unprotected from sexual and domestic violence. It's Type More Deep right here. Let me go ahead and post this again, put this in the comment section again so you guys and gals can see it. All right. That's what it is. Let's go. Appreciate y'all for joining me for this live preview. If you're not a live subscriber, it's just on you. You can't get, I'm giving the game. This up to is on you. You can't get this. So subscribe over here on Type More Deep on YouTube to get this free game, or become a live subscriber over here on TikTok. It's worth its weight in gold. All right. 40 people are getting 2 weeks of free coaching, courtesy of First Step Coaching. I'm excited about this month, getting them lined up. We're going to rush off into March. We're going to go crazy. My class size is going to be huge. It's going to be beautiful. People are getting their course curriculums and learning effort, focus, and commitment. That's how it goes. And I hope one day after you join the program that you're successful like I am, and that you also open up your arms and your company to offer free services, pro bono services, and give back to the community in that matter. Love you guys. Love you guys. I'm not going to stay on here long. I wanted you guys to know that their fight is our fight. I put it in the comment section. Look for the link. It's in there. We got it right here over here on YouTube. So again, if you think that you're all alone, big family, nobody cares. No family, nobody cares. If you think you're all alone, you're not. If you're watching this podcast, you have access to pure genius. You have access to a winning strategy. You have access to the next step, which is your first step. Type More Deep. Now you know, and that's the show. Thank you very much. Let's go. Get that done.